welcome to our travel vlog. So we are currently driving through the just eastern part of Colorado, and we are on our way to Michigan to a place called Torch Lake, which is a place that I have gone pretty much every summer of my childhood. And Alex went out there 2 years ago now for just a couple days, and we are excited to bring Addie for her first trip. She's sitting in the back right now trying to sleep. We got going at like 7 this morning, and we're just gonna drive like 9 hours, right?
9 hours, lots of coffee.
Yeah, 9 hours today, and then it's like another 9 or 10 hours tomorrow. And we're excited because this is our first road trip as a family. We're looking forward to seeing how Addie does. She's a little over 5 months old now, so hopefully she does well. It's going to be weird with it being COVID and having to wear masks everywhere, but hopefully it goes well. Stop for lunch at a random gas station. Her lunch, not ours. We still haven't gotten food, so we're just eating all our snacks, which is fine. We brought stuff to make PB&Js, so Alex had one of those, and then I had some pretzels with peanut butter, so yeah, eating lots of snacks. That's how today is gonna go, but we're making good time. It sounds like we're gonna be there. It says 6, but we still have some stops to make on the way, I'm sure, so our goal is to get there by 7, so I think we're gonna make it. Made it to the hotel. Right, baby? How do you feel about your first time crossing the Mississippi River?
It's so cool.
How do you feel about being in Illinois for the first time?
It's alright.
Addie, how do you feel about being in Illinois the first time? I wish you could have seen out the window. It's a big river. Yeah, I know, it's cool. Alright, continue trying to nap. Michigan, and we have been driving for what do you think it's been?
6 hours today.
6 hours today, plus 11 hours yesterday, and we are how far from our destination?
About 3 hours.
Yeah, we're 3 hours from our destination, so we're in the final stretch, it feels like, at least. We only have one more stop to make. We just finished our second to last stop, and I hope we'll make it with just one more. That's the plan, at least. Yeah, so it's been a great experience so far. Addie's been super well behaved overall, and I think Alex and I have kind of enjoyed the trip. We use car trips, or at least I use car trips as part of the vacation, and we were talking about this. Addie's gonna speak to you guys too, because apparently she wants to, but Alex and I are talking about it, and we kind of use road trips as part of the vacation, because if you look at it as 2 days wasted, it's kind of sucky, but if you look at it as 2 days of vacation and good quality time together and fun food and just like great scenery, then it's a lot better. And so that's the plan here. I'm going to show you what she's doing. So she's just playing with an M&M wrapper because Alex and I have been we're trying to eat as many healthy foods as we can, and we have like these bags of food to get lots of healthy food, but on car trips, we like to also have some fun food, so we brought some M&Ms, and I'm currently drinking an almond milk frappuccino, and we've had some other fun drinks that we just gotten from gas stations, but we've also eaten lots of blueberries and bananas and peanut butter and lots of our normal foods too, just to kind of try to keep it as balanced as possible. I didn't record it the last night at the hotel. We got curry, which was super, super good. Probably the best curry I've ever had, which is saying something because we get curry pretty much whenever we can. But we ate in the dark because Addie went to bed when we got to the hotel, and so it was kind of funny eating in the dark. I would have taken a video of the hotel because it was a really pretty hotel. It was built in 2017, so it was still brand new, but she had gone to bed, so we were starving and in the dark, so I didn't record it. And then we left pretty early this morning, and yeah, just been chugging along on the road and keeping Addie entertained. And we drove through the suburbs of Chicago, and because they had that derecho 112-mile-per-hour winds, the city had a lot of power outages, so we were driving on side streets with like no power, and everyone was having to treat the intersections as a four-way stop. So it was kind of creepy and eerie because like a lot of restaurants and stuff were closed because they didn't have power. It was a little bit like an apocalypse, Alex said, and I totally agree. It kind of felt that way. But anyway, it's safe to say there are a couple of things that we did to keep Addie entertained on this trip, because I was kind of nervous that she'd just want to cry and eat, and overall she's been really well behaved. We just stop every 2.5-ish hours to feed her and to change her if she needs it, and just let her stretch, just because we're the same way. You need to stretch every once in a while. But while we're in the car, a couple of things that we found really helped to keep her entertained, and number one is me sitting back here, which is not ideal sometimes because I like to sit next to Alex and it's harder to hear him back here, but she loves seeing me, and she's a lot more entertained if I sit right here next to her instead of trying to reach from the front seat, and that way I can hand her toys and things as we go, and she kind of keeps herself entertained. Another thing is the pacifiers. So I don't usually give her a pacifier at home, but on this trip it's been really helpful to just help her be more content. So she's pretty much been sucking on it, like I'd say maybe half the time, and it keeps her a lot calmer. Of course she's like not calm right now, but I think it's because she's tired and she's trying to fall asleep but isn't. It's okay. And then another thing that has been helpful is just giving her new toys every once in a while. So by toy, I mean just different things that we have in the car. We didn't really bring a ton of toys for her, but we've been using like these empty bottles as toys, and she absolutely loves them. And then the M&M wrapper she's been loving as a toy too. And I just kind of cycle through. I try to only give her one at a time, and then when she gets tired of it, then she moves on to the next one. And it's good because she seems like, she's like, oh, that's a new toy, and it just keeps it interesting for her, and it works really well. And then she just kind of falls asleep when she's tired, and yeah, overall it's been a lot easier than I thought it would be having her. She hasn't seemed to mind being in the car seat the whole time, and she's been sleeping pretty well overall. She slept well last night, so I'm hoping that the way back will be that way too, but we'll see.